Check. Good morning, traders. This is Barry Wilkie with StartupTrading.com. It is basically 9 a.m. Eastern Time on Thursday, November 13th. So looking back at yesterday's action, right, little sh buying structure in the overnight session, followed by selling structure in the regular trading hour session, right? Just you can see where the high volume node was in the overnight, and then the nodes were during the bell session. But looking at it, under the microscope a little bit more, it was just right back into the previous day's value for basically both indexes. The ES filled all of the poor structure from the previous day, and then kind of looking at where we are, right? We're kind of potentially back up towards the top of the range, and maybe looking to come back and test this breakout area one more time, which would be around 6,800. So about another 50 handles down on the ES, and then that would be right around 350 on the NASDAQ is where that test would be for coming back and looking at the breakout. And then we're at yesterday's low right now, right? So we had the deal, right? So the question is was it a buy the rumor, sell the news type of event? And so far, in the overnight, that's what it's looking like. We'll have to see what it looks like during the regular trading hours here. For the cash market, there's not a lot to hang your hat on, right? You got 6,800 for the week's got a little bit of gamma on it, but you can see it's pretty wide open. Looking at the SPY though, uh, you can see for the SPY, you've got 680. Right now, we are currently trading on the SPY. We're currently trading 680 after closing at 683. So we're just a little bit above that, about 5 to 7 handles on the ES above that right now. So we're testing this large gamma. So below here, you're really going to need a lot of help from the VIX to maintain lower for the week. And then so we'll see if we're getting near the bottom of the range, and then we just kind of get a push back up, uh, between 80 and 85 during the bell. You can see from 84 to 85, it's got a lot of calls. So below 80, you need help from the VIX being above yesterday's high, and above 85, you need it below yesterday's low, more than likely. And then looking at the Qs, uh, the Q's closed at 621. We're currently trading 618 basically right now is what we just hit. You can see that that's kind of the lower end here for this first chop of agreement. And 620 really starts the heavy call action. So 620 is a little bit of a flip point. 617 is your low volume node for today's session. And then you can see longer term, uh, for the week, 600 is your floor. That would be around 800 points down from where we're currently trading at the moment. So that's probably not on the table for today, but we'll see. So I think you could potentially test 615, but like I said, you need some help from the VIX. So more than likely, we'll see if this uh, where we open at, but probably somewhere between 618 to 619. And then we'll see if I'm sure we'll get that test of 620 to 621, and then we'll have to see where we go from there. And then looking at, just profile, watch the extremes, right? Watch the diver down. That's when you get stuck between the -1 and the -2 standard deviations. And then if we, have a lift up after the bell rings heading towards that gap fill, watch the other one, the Superman, holding between the +1 and the +2. Otherwise, it's probably not going to be a trending day. So we'll have to see. we're, right here at yesterday's low. The VIX is currently trading above yesterday's bell high in the overnight session. We'll have to see if that continues once we ring. So, keep in mind with the 80% rule, it's be pretty easy for us to, trade from that 548 upwards today up towards that 626. And then the same for the ES, this um, 68.65 up towards 68.80. And then you should assume with the action that there's going to be sellers at value area high if we get there. So I would not try to push it past there on a first test. I hope this helps. We'll see what Jack's looking at next. You guys have